Flosstube, it's Jody, Simply Stitching Ocala, and welcome back. It's been about 2.5 months since my last video. I'm not going to go into big life updates. There's been a lot of things that have happened over the last few months. The biggest one was helping take care of my dad on hospice, who he did pass away in September. And there's been a lot of things that I've had to take care of for him, paperwork wise, etc. And so it just hasn't been something that I have felt like coming on to record. And anyways, so we're not gonna keep going into life update. I do appreciate those of you who have checked on me. I appreciate all my friends who sent cards, flowers, etc. And so we're just gonna make this back to talking about crafting, and we'll see. I don't know. Again, I have a job. I help take care of my grandson sometimes, who he's doing great. He's 19 months old, so he'll actually have his second Halloween next week, but this one he can walk and go around trick-or-treating, so it should be fun. So I'm going to start out by doing some fully finishes. I don't have a list or anything this week because I just thought, if I don't do this, I don't know if I'm going to do it anymore. So I will try to recall names and such as best as I can. I do have quite a few fully finished, so let's go over those first. So this is my first year doing Halloween stitching. And I just have the large tiered tray from Hobby Lobby that has the Halloween on it. It's in my office that I did since my grandson does enjoy the Halloween. So I'll make a few more things, and maybe I'll have to end up doing another separate display. But I generally put out fall in September, and I just keep that up until Christmas. So that's why I just did like a small Halloween. So the first one, oh, and I forgot my board. I knew I was gonna forget something. Okay, well, that's okay. So the first one is Ghostly Sampler. And that one is from Emily Call. Can I just say that I love Emily Call's patterns. She just put on Instagram last night a fall one that she's releasing November 1st, and I'm just like, I told myself I was going to be done with fall because I do put out Christmas, Thanksgiving weekend, so it's only a month away, and if I don't get stitching any Christmas, I won't have any Christmas, done for this year. And then she put out some adorable, like, quilting in the cross stitch. They're coming out November 1st, also Christmas. Anyways, totally got distracted, but I just love her stuff. I'm so excited. Next year, I'm doing the Beach Please Retreat, which is with Stacy, and that's in February, I believe. I can't remember. But anyways, there are still spots available, and Emily is going to be there, so I'm super excited because I love all her things. Okay, so that's Halloween. Another Halloween, I started this last year, and this is Boo Kisses and Boo Hisses and Halloween Kisses by Primrose Cottage. Can't talk. And all I did on this one, super simple finish. So this was just a I think it's supposed to be like a gift bag, but it's hard. It's hard cardboard. And that I got at the Dollar Tree. Oh, and this is what it looks like on the back. Although I'm sure it's gone now. I'm sure all they have out now is Christmas. But all I did was I bought that, and I bought that cute little garland that had ghosts on it, and then there was like a 4-pack of Halloween witch hats, also from the Dollar Tree. So this whole finish is from the Dollar Tree, except the fabric. That fabric was from Primrose Cottage, also one of their Halloween bundles, but turned out super cute. The next one, so there's a couple of them that I don't know. I think this one is a free pattern from Tiny Modernist called Witch's Brew. I think. I do know it's a free pattern. I think it's Tiny Modernist. And I finished it on an orange paddle that I had in my stash with some buffalo plaid ribbon, buffalo plaid background, and then just made a covered button and like centered the bow. So finished that. This one, I'm not sure who this pattern is because I actually did stitch this last year, but then finished it into a little pillow this year, and I don't actually know who this pattern is by. But maybe if you screenshotted it, you could do like a Google photo search and it could bring up and tell you who it's by. It just says Halloween on it. Then this one was the Liz Matthews mess up that I did that I showed you guys before. So I finished it into a little pillow, the ribbon, and a little button. So still turned out cute, even though it was my accident because I didn't have enough room to stitch. Last Halloween, this was, so I'm in Liz Matthews Patreon, and she did like a fall Quaker tree and then also this little boo. And I mean, she had it colored like in browns, and I just changed mine so that it would be Halloween-y colors into that cute little pillow. So yeah, just the green and the purple and the orange. So those are all the Halloween finishes, and then I'll go, right? That's all the Halloween? Yes. Okay, and then I'll go into fall finishes. So I guess I'll show, this sits on my kitchen table. This dough bowl. I'm trying to see so if you can hopefully see it. And the I Love Fall Most of All, and then this star pattern and Give Thanks. All three of those are all Primrose Cottage patterns that I think now should be available on their website as PDFs or papers. And then that last one was a free pattern. This one, that's the Hello Fall with the squirrel. And I'm not sure who that one is by because I had it in my stash. But these sit in this cute dough bowl, which now I'm like, I almost feel like I should have got a bigger one. Because I like them. I love doing the little pillow finishes, right? Super cute. So those are all the fall finishes sit on my table. And then as you can see, I have all fall back here. And so I did, this little guy is from Stitching with the Housewives, Charlie Chicken, and it had like a background with like a house and stuff too. But I only just, sorry, that was a pattern. But it was just a picture. I was just using the back of this. I only just did the wagon part. Sorry, I forgot my board. And didn't do the house and stuff. I made it into this little pillow, and it just sits up there on that top shelf with those pumpkins. Another tiny finish, and the reason why they're tinier is because, so I am an Ada stitcher. I try with my eyes, and I don't want to use magnification to be able to see. I mean, obviously I have glasses on. Anyways, but I have really been loving doing 20 count fabric. And so some of the items then end up being really small. And this ended up being like a tiny little pattern. Again, it was a free pattern I had in my stash. I don't know who it is. And I made the pattern and I'm like, this is so tiny. I mean, it's probably like a 1x2. So I ended up making it into my first ever scissor fob. I don't know if you can see it. I feel like, so I'm trying a new camera and I feel like it's so much further away. Like, I feel like, all right, let me get your face for a second. I feel like maybe if I move it like a tiny bit closer, that would help. I don't know, we'll see. I just feel like I'm having to reach so far and I want you guys to be able to see. Anyways, and so all I did was I finished it as a little pillow, but then before I sewed around, I just took some DMC thread and I twisted it a lot to make like cording. So I have those on my Kohana, so super cute. This next one, So I can't remember if I showed you it not finished, but this is Autumn Rules by Primrose Cottage. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff going on in the background here. I did omit, I think, 2 sections of it because I had this chalkboard board in my stash that's shaped like a pumpkin from last year or the year before from, I believe it was from Hobby Lobby. And I don't have a number or anything. I took the sticker off the back. And I really wanted to use it. And so I pulled this out because this is a WIP I had from last year. And then when I pulled it out, I was like, oh my gosh, if I stitch the whole thing, it's not going to fit. That's why I omitted, like, I think 2 sections. But I think it turned out really cute. And it actually is in my kitchen over there, section that you don't see, but I think it turned out really cute. Okay, this is, I won't use till spring next year, but this is Primrose Cottage. Kind words are like honey, sweet to the soul. That I had finished, and when I was on my finishing spree, I was like, well, just finish it, even though it's not for now. Just go ahead and get it finished. And I made it. I've been on a pillow kick lately, obviously, as you can tell. When I did all these, I did a bunch of pillows because I was trying to fill that dough bowl, and then I just had these other littles, and I'm like, well, they're gonna get pillows too. So I need to put this back in the bee bucket. And one more pillow. That's the last one that's a pillow. And this one is Happy Thanksgiving. And I can't remember the pattern name. And I did a D-stash recently. And I no longer have that. So I don't have that out yet. I'll put that out after I take Halloween down. And I'll put some other fall-y Thanksgivings on that tier tray that I will put this out. Then I have this pattern. This is the Camping Stitcher, A Stitcher's Prayer, that's finished. And you can see it. So it's finished on, and you can't really tell. It's actually, maybe if I do it this way you can see. So it was from last year or the year before. It's like a metal thread. I don't know what you call it. I can't remember if I got it at Michael's. I can't remember where you got it, but like it, it stands up. And I thought, well, it's going to go up top in my sewing room on my shelves. And the saying says, now I sit down in my chair, my needle, floss, and fabric there. I stitch and calm my busy mind whenever I can find the time. And I definitely for me, I am one of those people. My mind never stops. Which is why it's hard for me to sleep. And so I do feel like when there's a lot of things going on, if I'm sitting and concentrating on stitching, it lets my mind not wander as much because I'm concentrating. And so I really wanted to stitch this to have in my sewing room. And the Camping Stitcher, Chris, she's also come out with some other ones, including a cute Christmas one that just came out yesterday. And she has another one in the works. So if you don't follow her on Instagram, the Camping Stitcher, because she's releasing some adorable patterns now. And that wasn't fall, but that was one of my finishes too. So, and then the last finish for cross stitch I have, I went to the 141 pep rally retreat, which so many people have already recapped on, so I'm not going to recap. I'm just going to show my finish on this amazing board from Chantel and Kathy Haberman's pattern. So I did change mine some. I didn't stitch the piece at the top, and the specialty stitches that she tried to teach us, or me, I should say. The bottom one, so basically the bottom one is one of the specialty stitches, and then the other 2 sections, I ended up doing my own thing. I did Smyrna's up here. Anyways, I still think it came out super cute. And then she'd given us the twine, but that adorable little pumpkin came from Nicole Spohr in a little gift bag that she had given us. And so I thought that would be the perfect thing on my finish because it goes so cute. So those are all the cross stitch finishes that I have finished, and it is a lot because I feel like I had been stitching and I hadn't finished anything, and I was like, you need to go in there. And so I did on a Sunday. One day I was like, okay, I'm giving myself several hours. And again, that's why there's so many pillows, because I was in the finishing and I was just going with the pillows. The other finish I have is not, it's not cross stitch, but it's this cute pillow, and this is Lighthearted Fabric by Camille Ross Kelly, which she's my favorite. And if you've ever seen any of my pictures I post on Instagram, so the old one is in here. I could take it out. It was a great, before I cross stitched, I quilted a lot, and I was in different swaps and so forth. And one of them I was in, I can't remember if it was a pillow swap or we had to make something extra. I can't remember, because I think I've had it for, golly, I want to say like 9-10 years. And I can't even tell, like there's a tag on it, but the writing is all worn off. But this was the pillow that was made for me from someone else. And I love it. And this is like my stitching pillow. This is what sits on my lap. And then my stitching, like I bring it everywhere. Sometimes if I go to a retreat, I will actually even sit on it if I have to use like the table as part of it. But anyways, it's probably hard to tell on there, but the white, it's been washed so many times. It's kind of gray. Like sometimes I wonder if it's also just from like patterns rubbing on it. I don't know. But I looked at it and I was like, that looks really dirty, even though it's been washed. So that's why but it's like I couldn't get rid of it because somebody made this for me, and I've used it. I've taken it everywhere, on trips, camping, hospitals, like everywhere. And I was like, I can't get rid of it. So I just made myself a pillow cover. So I'm using the same pillow form with the old one on it. And then just, yeah, put the new cover over it. And so it's still my same stitching pillow. It just got refreshed a little. I have been feeling like a little bit more of the sewing bug lately. Like I want to get quilt and sewing again. For whatever reason, my mom, it'll be 5 years tomorrow, October 27th, that she passed away. And ever since then, I haven't had a lot of mojo for whatever reason from quilting, and I don't know why, because I taught her how to quilt. I've been quilting way longer than her, but I just haven't. And that was going to bring me to my whips, because I was just going to show you, although it's probably at the bottom here. So, and my friend Felicia, which she is Floss and Blocks on Instagram. So go follow her. She has an Etsy store. She sells patterns and fabric and so on. Anyway, so I do Marco Polo with her a lot about quilt stuff. I also Marco Polo with Allie Cat on quilting stuff too. Anyways, that being, I decided I wanted to do something with the new Lighthearted Fabric, so I made that pillow cover. And then I was like, I do want to make a quilt, an everyday quilt. I did buy a quilt ladder that's in my bedroom, and I have not put any quilts on it yet, even though I have others. And I was like, I want to make something new to put on there. So I thought, this is called 9 Patch Blooms by Fig Tree, and it's layer cake friendly, as it says. So this is the pattern, and I was like, oh, that's not bad. It's 28 blocks, and then the other ones in between are just solid. So I told myself I'm not, I'm going to make maybe 1 block a day, or, just like when I feel like it. I'm in no rush. It's not for like a certain holiday or anything, because I didn't realize, even though you are strip piecing a little bit, it's still, they're 1.5 inch squares. So I only have 4 of them done so far. Don't look too close, okay? I'm one of those, if the seam meets up, it's good enough. Like, good enough meet up, right? So anyways, I'm going to try to work on doing that to get myself, see if I can get myself a little bit back into quilting as well. All right, so whips, what I've been working on, obviously some of those that you saw that are fully finished, I was working on. Excuse me. This is gonna be a long time work on one. So this is This Happy Morning by Plum Street Sampler. And I don't plan on doing any of that grass, that whole section on the bottom. I just love the barn though. So I am doing mine, and I know I'm terrible. I keep mine in the Q-snap, but it's Ada and it irons out fine. And in this one I do like pick up and put a stitches in here and there. So this is the progress that I have on that. And it's kind of hard to see with the glare. So it's like the top left corner and a little bit down with those trees to fill in. And I'm doing it on Fiber on a Whim Night Sky 20 count. And the colors are a little bit different when you do it on the darker fabric. But when we were at the Brick City one-day retreat sometime, I can't remember when it was, maybe September, August, I'm not sure, I don't remember. And Jessica was talking about how she really wanted to do the dark one. I'm like, I have that, I should really do the dark one. I really like it too. Like, and the more I kept looking at it, the more I was like, I really like that. And I feel like it's supposed to be more Christmassy, but I'm probably gonna take out the little reindeer and just put another little tree, and then the only other thing there is a peacock. And then I feel like with that, with the saying and the reindeer gone, that it would just be an everyday, because, sorry, excuse me, I really want to have it up every day in my bedroom on the wall. Like, I don't ever frame stuff, but I really think I want to do this one on a frame to be in my bedroom all the time. All right. And like I said, I've done all those falls, so I was kind of moving on to Christmas. So this one is With Thy Needle and Thread. This is from last year, I believe, The Best Time of the Year, Brenda Gervais. And excuse me, I have a tickle still, and I don't know if it's showing up on there, but that jolly, the letters are like lime green, and I changed my color, so I changed all my threads. So I don't know what all of them are yet, but when I finish, I usually post them on Instagram. I think, because I should have it in here, the letters I'm doing are that it's Poblano Pepper by Classic Colorworks, so it's like a greeny blue is what I'm doing my letters as. So, excited about that one. I'm probably about halfway done, maybe. I don't know, because at Santa's gonna be a lot to fill in, but excited about that one. This one, I can't show you, I don't know why. When I went into the file, I don't have a cover sheet for this, so I don't know. This one was, I don't think it was a free one. This one is called Santa Jolly Old Elf, and it's by Emily Call, and it came out in 2021. So possibly at one time, maybe it was free, or maybe she just started doing, I'm not sure. So I can't show you the actual pattern. But it's basically, it's just Santa holding a candy cane and an ornament and trees standing on the snow, is what the whole pattern does look like. But that's how much I have finished of it so far. So it's cute. And I can't decide if some of these are going to be pillows, some of them are going to be ornaments. This next one that I just started, sorry for the crinkle. This is Reindeer Games by Brenda Gervais, and that's a release for this year. And I actually got the kit that comes with the wooden ornaments, so you have to paint them, but it comes with those. So I just started one of them. Oop, my needle just came off, and there's where I am on that. Oh, sorry. I'm trying to like the lights, like when I turn it this way, then it seems dark, and it's not dark at all. And again, I'm not using, I just pull my own colors. I just pull whatever I have in my stash that looks similar to what's in the patterns. I really am not, and a lot of times I change them also, but I very rare like look at a pattern and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do that exactly like it. And most of the time it's not because I'm like, oh, I have to change everything. It's because I just pick from my stash. So I don't want to have to go buy a specific color if I don't have it. Just use what you have. So I just find a blue that's similar or find a red that's similar and it'll be fine. Oh, and this is in my new, here, let me take the pattern so you can't see the pattern. This is in my new Keeper Club by Carrie Tiger Lily Designs. This was the one that we just got for October. And then, yeah, I hid that. I really need to make a thread bed that matches. I have a bee one in there right now, but anyways, love these. I wish, I don't know. I love these. I love the bags from Jess from Como Stitches. That's what I have this mess in right now, the one I just showed you. Okay, so haul. The amount of haul for 2.5 months I have is ridiculous. So we're just gonna, I didn't bring it all. I brought plenty though. And I'm just gonna go through it quickly because I know nobody wants to sit there and just like watch forever. But I'll just go through a few things. If you didn't get Chantel's mystery make-along ornament, those boxes, we just got those. And so good. I did it last year. And I used some of them. And I have so many. And I'm also in, I think tomorrow I think is the last day for signups. Sorry, going from thing to thing. But Jess at Como Stitches and Alicia, the Fanciful Flamingo, are doing an ornament exchange again for the 2nd year. And you can go over to Como Stitches on Instagram and you can private message her. Or maybe you message her from, I think you message her from the post. Go look at her post and it'll tell you because I forget that you want to be in the ornament exchange, and then she'll send you a person, and then you have to make, you know, like a small ornament. She'll give you all the rules, but so I'm sure one of these cute designs from Chantel's box are going to end up for my swap partners ornament, which I don't know which ornament I'm making yet for them, but so many cute ones in here. So so cute. So I don't know if Chantel will have these in her shop, you know, in a month or so, or if it's only going to stay in the box exclusive for now. I'm not sure, but super cute. I'm sure she has other ornaments in her shop, and that's 141 Design Company, so check her out. I got a haul, a big bag, all different colors of Lady Dot Creates, of her pom-pom, because I want to be able to make more pillows, obviously, and I needed some more different color pom-poms. So I got those. Okay, this chart, you know, if you've ever seen my stitching, I stitch small stuff, I don't stitch big stuff, but I saw this come out and I was like, oh, I don't know, I just love it. And it's North Pole by Kathy Barrick. And I just think it's so cute. It's a different Santa. It's huge, right? Look at all that fill-in. She charts everything in NPI silks. And then she does have the DMC conversion. But I've heard so many people talk about Victoria Clayton silks. And I thought, well, let me go ask her, does she have a conversion for that? And she's like, you're like the 3rd or 4th person that's asked me. And she said, if you give me the list, I'll convert it for you. So she did, and she has on her Victoria Clayton silks on her page, she has it, I think it's just called KB North Pole. So she does have a pack on there, so I did order. So it'll be my first time stitching with those, stitching with silks. So they have not come in yet. I'm going to tell you right now, this is not going to be a finish for this year. This is going to be an ongoing, and maybe I'll let myself like 1 day or 2 days a month or something, like stitch on this throughout the year, and maybe I can have it done for next year. We'll see, but love that when that came in. I do have also, I'm not going to show you, but I don't know if there's any classes left. I did sign up to do the Jingle Ball, and I'm doing Liz Matthews, her wreath class, and also her tree class. So that stuff came in. I'm not going to show you that. But if there's still spots, go grab them because that's going to be so fun. And even if you can't get a class, you can still sign up for the Jingle Ball for $10 and go stitch in the rooms and do all the things. And it's over 3 days. I think it's December. Yeah, I look it up. I think it's jingleball.com or jingleball.net and look up the information because I don't want to tell you wrong. Some other new patterns. So I don't know who, I had seen someone share this on Instagram, I think. And it's called Christmas at Winterberry Cabin. And it's a Brenda Gervais and it's from 2014. Oh, I keep doing that. It's just the cover picture, but still, I forgot my board. So it's from 2014 and I had never seen it before. And because I mean, I only started stitching in 2018. So I was like, oh, I want that. So finally came in. So I haven't pulled flosses for that. I'm not sure how dense it is. I need to see. I don't know if that's something I can get done this year or not, but I love it. This one I saw when I was at my local LNS, and this one is Be Thankful. And this one's by Brenda Gervais. But like I said, I think I'm done with fall stitching for this year, but I really wanted it, make sure I had it in my stash. Christmas trees and Stitching Please. This is the new one from Primrose Cottage, one of theirs. So super cute. Might change the colors a little bit on that one. Hopefully I'm gonna get that stitched this year. I'm not even gonna show you all my floss. I'm in the Color and Cotton. So that's been several months of floss because every time I got something new, I would just stick in this bucket because I was like, I have to show and I haven't done one. So I'm not even going to show you those. I'm just going to show you a couple bags. So again, I went to the 141 retreat, got lots of gifts from everybody. My friend Carrie Tiger Lily made these cute bags. This is her mom's painting that she had changed into a bag. And I love it. I have my stuff in it. And then also she had different makers there. So Creative Country Girl, Tammy Blaylock, who I'm getting a bag from her at some point. I mean, it's ordered, so we'll see. But I got this cute bag. I got another bag that I bought for my sister-in-law who's stitching now, and I gave it to her for her birthday, so I don't have it here. And then this one was Michelle Lee Quilts, adorable Christmas one, so I need to put one of these Christmas projects in there. Got that. Oh, I was going to tell you about these. So I was at Hobby Lobby looking for something. Sorry, I have to go down there and reach. I don't remember what it was. And on the end cap, they had fat quarter bundles. And I've seen the fat quarter bundles, but I've never seen these. So they had them in red, navy, and then black. And you get 5 pieces for $4.99. So basically it's $1 a fat quarter. And it's like a gingham, a ticking stripe, a smaller gingham, and then like a woven stripe and a woven solid. So anyways, I just thought that those were super cute. I'm not sure if they have them online. I'll give you one of the numbers. So the navy bundle is 1987676. So you could check to see if that comes up. But I just thought that these were so cute to use for finishings because they're small and it's $1. You can't even get $1 fat quarter anywhere anymore. I mean, I think Joann's is like $2.99 or something. So I thought that was a really good deal. And they weren't on sale. That's just the price for them. Okay. And then just a little bit more of the haul. So when I was at the 141 retreat, Fabrics by Stephanie was there. And so I got a few pieces. I got 2 pieces of 18 count, which I don't really stitch on since I've been doing 20. But I thought these colors were so pretty. One was the Polar Plunge and one is Jamie's Kilt. One's a gray, one's a blue. And I thought, well, I'll just try them. Then I got, like I said, I've been doing the 20 count. So I actually have a bunch of 20 count. Also, this cute Christmas one I got from Tiger Lily from one of her sales also. Super cute. But So this is all just 20 count fiber on a whim, which I get from 123 Stitch because nobody else really seems to make the hand dyed 20 count. So I got, this one is like a light pink. It's gonna be great to use for Valentine's Day, called Morganite. I got one called Eggshell, which is kind of like a brownie green, has a green undertone. These two I actually got from my friend Felicia. They're 20 count and she was in the Be Stitch Me Club. This one's Hot Cocoa, so I think they were from last year. And then this one's Honey. And I'm in the Be Stitch Me Club, and I changed, mine was 16 count, and I did change it to 20 count. So my club, the last one I got was Luna Math 20 count, and it's a pretty like aqua blue. That might be pretty with some Christmas ones on it. And then just a couple other, Stream by Fabric on a Whim, which is a blue. Cobalt, a richer blue. It's gonna be great for patriotic, 20 count. Butternut Squash, I thought it'd be great for some Eastery spring, summer stitches. Tuscan, it's like a red. And then Silver Fox, it's like a gray. So yes, I have gone in the past few months a little overboard on the on the 20 count. But it's weird. Like, I have some projects that are whips that are 16 count, and for me it feels weird going back to 2 strands of thread because I've gotten so used to 1 strand of thread on the 20 count, but I have so much 16 count. So I feel like I'll go through phases probably too. Like, it's new, so I'm enjoying it and stitching on it, but then I have so many colors that sometimes I want to color and I go pull from the 16 count, but we'll see. At some point, maybe I'll do a little bit of a de-stash on the 16 count. One other haul I got, this was just some Christmas fabric. I didn't even take it out of the package though. It's Christmas bundle that was from Primrose Cottage. It's just all aquas and reds, which was really cute. So I know this video is kind of all over the place. I'm not even gonna do a giveaway because I'm not sure when I'm gonna come back. I do post a lot, Simply Stitching Ocala, on Instagram on my stories. And I do have a lot of highlight bubbles saved from cross stitch if you ever want to, see past projects that I have completed, because I do try to be really good about stitching them and then fully finishing them as well. So I'm just going to say that I'm going to be one of those people that it might be once a month, it might be once every 3 months, because again, it's just me enjoying sharing my crafting hobby with you guys, and maybe enabling you, or maybe telling you about some different color or different pattern or something that you haven't heard of. But I appreciate you guys watching, and if I don't talk to you before then, I hope you all have a wonderful, happy Thanksgiving and a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year if I don't see you. All right, thanks for watching. Bye.